Hi, this is Marla with Daisy DIY Flowers, and I'm here to show you how to make an urn, which is basically a large vase or large vessel that can go on an altar, on a buffet table, like a larger floral piece that can be one-sided or all around. And I'm going to show you how to make a one-sided one. Now, I've got my container. I've used Oasis, which is for fresh flowers, Oasis foam. I've taken chicken wire, and I've just gone over the top of that foam. And the reason why you want to do this is just for help protect that foam, because if you do too many insertions, the foam can become unstable, and this just helps stabilize that. So now that I've got the foam in here and the chicken wire over it, I'm actually going to take floral tape. This is floral adhesive tape. And I'm going to tape that over that so that it doesn't move when I go to deliver it or move it or anything. Once I get all the flowers in, it's stable. On my website, I do have links to Amazon to show you where to find these supplies. The chicken wire, the floral adhesive tape, the floral foam, all of that is on there if you need to purchase it. You can also sometimes go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, they carry the products too. So I'm taping it in. I'm going one way and then I'm going to cross and go the other way just so that I know that that's really secure in there. And I'm going to begin with my greenery. I'm going to start with my greens just to give me a shape. And just so you know, I've kind of got my flowers and my greens that I'm going to use in here all laid out so they're ready to go for me. So I'm going to start with my greenery at the top so that I can see how tall I want it to be. Now this doesn't have to go all the way as high as I want to go, but it'll just give me kind of a shape and a backing. And I'm going to make this one in a triangle. It's one of the easiest ones to make because you mirror side to side with your flowers. I'm going to start with leather leaf. And I'm using a knife, but you can also use clippers like this. Works really well too, which also you can get those at Amazon, at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. They carry the floral snippers also. Cut that one a little bit more. So I've kind of got my background or my shape, and now I'm just going to fill in a little bit in the front. I'm not going to completely cover this with my greenery yet. I'm going to actually add flowers and then go back and finish off with the rest of my greenery. And sometimes you'll get a really nice piece of leather leaf like this, but maybe I don't need one that tall. I can cut it in half or in a quarter and use that. And then I can take these bottom pieces and use toward the back to fill in. Okay, now I have just my basic shape, and now I'm going to start adding some flowers. I'm going to measure so I know about how tall I want. And one thing when you're using floral foam like this, you want to make sure that you soak the foam really good before you insert it into your container and then add water to it. Flowers are really thirsty. It's amazing how much water they drink. So if you submerge this or soak it in water, make sure it's completely soaked through before you begin designing in it. Now that I got my top flower, I'm just going to mirror side to side. Now I'm just going to come down, kind of down the middle. I've got my outer flowers, and I'm just going to put a few right down the middle, just so I'm bringing my color all the way through the arrangement. Yeah, Don't be intimidated by something big or tall. Okay, so now I'm going to add my second layer of flowers. I'm going to add some roses, and I'm going to do just what I did here. I'm going to mirror side to side. Kind of fill in where you see a little spot for it to go. Doesn't have to be exact. What's good about an arrangement like this, you can use it at your ceremony, and then you can also use it at your reception. It's beautiful on a buffet table, or up on a bar area, or somewhere like that, or even to greet the guests as they're coming in. Get a little tall one up there. Okay, I've got all my flowers added. Now I'm going to backfill in with my greens, with different greens, just to add a little layering to it. What I did adding this is this eucalyptus, and I picked all those smaller branches off of one large branch. So now I'm going to add just one more layer of flowers. I'm not going to add a lot, just a little bit to kind of fill in through here. I'll clean up and I'll show you the end result. And now you can see the finished product. So easy, anyone can do it. Thank you for following Daisy DIY.